Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Today is the day. I am just kind of pulled over on a road. So if I'm looking around, that's why. Just looking for traffic. I am on my way already to Minnesota. But yeah, I just wanted to say good morning. And I stopped and took this video, and I'll show you this. I just needed to pull over, and I never realized how beautiful Iowa was, or how hilly, or how windy. Oh, it's windy out here. But I just reached like the top of this hill, and I just had to pull over. Whew. Okay, time to get back in. And so I didn't realize, I've never been through Iowa, how beautiful it is, and I didn't know how windy and hills and mountainous it is. But yeah, so the drive is pretty, although I am so tired of gray, rainy, cloudy days. I can't remember the last time I saw the sun. So hope the sun will come out tomorrow. Just in time for me to get home. Okay, I'm getting back on the road, but I will check in with you when I stop somewhere. Okay, bye. Welcome to, wait for it, Minnesota! Minnesota dance. Do 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 the stir, do the stir. Da 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 da. Okay, I made it. God. But I do have to say, and I'm not home yet. I still have a little bit left tomorrow because I've been in the van for like 6 hours. Not planned. But I have to say, that was probably one of the roughest legs of this journey. Who knew Iowa was so hilly? It was beautiful. As you saw, I had to stop and like take a video of it. But oh my gosh, and the wind was so bad today. But I'm almost home, so I just fought my way through it. So I made it. And I called some places here by where I'm staying, RV shops, to see if I could just get the hose replaced here. One is like, yeah, we're booked out till the second week in May, and told me that probably most of the other ones are booked out, but one said to call tomorrow morning at like 8:30 and ask for this guy and see if he had time to do it for me tomorrow. And then I was going to stay at a Walmart, and it said no parking, and that's where I was calling the RV shops from. And I said to the guy, do you know where I can stay tonight? Because the Walmart was in like a, what do you call it, like a mall, like there's a Petco and a Sam's Club and all these other things there. And he's like, yeah, no, you can't stay there. And I said, well, if I park over, there was a storage place. I go, could I park over there? And he goes, they're pretty adamant about not letting anyone. He said, since about 2 years ago. And he said there were teenagers who would always be in the parking lots, and they would be racing and just, doing stuff. So now nobody can park there. So, anywho, I can breathe. That was a tough one. I was literally like shaking when I finally stopped because it was just a rough drive. But I made it. Do you want me to show you some dance moves? Really good. Maybe I'll start another channel. Okay, well, I am just going to decompress and yeah, just enjoy being back in Minnesota. So thanks for coming along on this journey with me so far. I mean, if you've been with me from when I left to now, I'm this close to being back home. Quite the journey. But that's okay. There's more adventures to come. More adventures and more adventures. So, we're on it, okay? Okay, and tomorrow I get to see Joy. Oh, and then when I was driving, I got a text from my sister-in-law, Kathy, who was my brother Al, who passed away, his wife, and her mom just passed away last night. And they were very close to us. We would all have family gatherings together, and she was in her 80s, but she had Alzheimer's for a long time, and her dad helped take care of her, and they were in another parking lot. Hashtag van life. So I feel really bad for him because they've been married for like 60 years, maybe even more. But Kathy said now she's out of her misery. Alzheimer's is a cruel, cruel disease. So I made it back, honestly, just in time so I can see Carrington, my Uncle Frank, and then I'm sure the funeral will be next week. So, good news, bad news. Take the good with the bad. All right, I'm gonna go relax. I made it. Yes. Okay, I'll check in with you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, good morning. And guess what? I'm home. I was in Rochester. That's where I stopped. And I decided I'm just going to fix my own hose after everybody just said do it myself. So I'll figure it out. So I stopped to get propane. That's my first stop. I just got here, got the propane tank filled because it was freezing last night and I ran out of propane. So I had 0 propane. So I filled it up. So it was at 0. So just so you know, I know people like to know how much things cost. To fill up my propane, it was 6.5 gallons, I think, and it was $22. So, and now I'm going to head to Walmart because I want to see if I can find a hose there. But it's weird. It's like I never left, actually, like when I'm driving around. And the sun came out. But I was thinking about, I don't know. I just even feel like my mom knows I'm coming home today. She didn't know what time. And so I'm going to just drive and see her after Walmart. And I literally, I want to go to a laundromat and do my laundry. And I'm going to sleep in the van tonight. Now that, this is my routine. And this is what I like to do. I want to sleep in a Walmart or a Cracker Barrel tonight. So I didn't expect that this is my new thing. And I actually wrote the process serving people and they're like, how soon can you work? So I'm going to start process serving already next week. And then I'll let the salon know that I'm back too. So I'll be jumping right back into work, which is good. But okay, well, I'm going to stop at Walmart. I'll let you know if I find a hose. And then, when I pull up to Joy's. Weird. I'm home. 145 days. I'm back. Okay, see you soon. All right, Walmart came through, so I don't know. I'll try and do it. This is where it all started 145 days ago. And this is where it's, I don't want to say ending, but following up this chapter. So I'm at the bottom of the driveway where I was when I took off November 7th. And it's so weird. I just remember then, like, being excited and really not knowing what I was getting myself into. And then now to be on the other side of it after 145 days, it seemed surreal. And when I was at Walmart and driving, familiar territory, I just thought to myself how small my life was before I left. Most of us usually have like a, 30-mile radius, from where we live, that either we drive to work or we have certain stores that we go to or malls or whatever we do, gyms. And, that was my life. And honestly, it made me feel like I already want to plan my next trip. And I don't know what to do with myself. Like, it's only like 12:30 or something like that. And I want to go to the gym. I want to go for a walk by the lake. The sun came out for my arrival. But yeah, so all right, well, I am going to end this one here in the driveway where it all started. Joy doesn't know I'm here, so I'm going to surprise her. So there'll be more Talks with Joy coming up for you. Okay? All right. Well, you know what to do. Go out and make an adventure, no matter how big. 145 days sitting here, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. You don't need to do that. You don't need to sell everything and move into a van, but you can. So no matter how big or how small, just take a step to get there. And go call someone you love. And as Joy says, tell them that you love them. And I'll be seeing her and telling her that in a couple minutes here. And truly, do not forget your magic. I forgot that when I left this driveway 145 days ago. And that's what I gained. My magic. Okay. I'll see you in the next one.